welcome back to my channel. I am Gabrielle. If you're new here, again, welcome back. So if you're an oldie but goodie and you've been here for a while, you know that my channel mainly is vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, travel vlogs, things like that. And I take you all on a day-to-day with me. When I do acquire new things, I show you all what it is that I purchased at that time. However, I have thought about this and I'm like, you know what? I have not shown you all what I've been actually loving and what I've been reaching for, things that I use on a day-to-day basis. So I decided that I would do that here on this particular vlog. Because if you don't remember from the last vlog, I did tell you all that I wanted to try to incorporate 3 vlogs a week. I can't really say that I can do like a lifestyle vlog 3 days a week. That's a bit hard because, you know, sometimes I'm not doing anything. Sometimes I don't even leave my house. So it's kind of hard. Just like for instance, a day like today, I've already went out today. I went, did my 2 miles walking. I went short notice. My cousin is getting married Saturday and I just so happened to be in Michigan that weekend. So now I'm on the hunt for a dress to wear to her wedding, which I was just told, just sent the text and everything about it today. So I have been to TJ Maxx, I've been to Marshall's, I've been to Nordstrom Rack, all today. However, those are stores and places that I've been taking you all with me pretty much every week because those are my little stores that I kind of hit on a weekly basis. So I decided today that I wanted to just share with you all some of the things that I've been loving lately, some of the things that I have been using for years now, some from childhood, and some new. So it's broke up in categories of fragrances, skincare routine or skincare, hair care, hair accessories, and a little bit of health, and also I guess a little bit of makeup. I'm not a makeup girl, if you can tell. I don't wear foundation. I don't do all the things to my face. Every now and again I will put on a colored lip, and I definitely will put on some mascara. That's about as far as my makeup routine goes. I've never worn makeup. I've never been a makeup girly. However, I do think it is absolutely beautiful. It makes your outfit look like something. It just gives it that extra oomph. But I'm not there. Probably won't ever be there at my big age of 43. I doubt if I will get into makeup. But like I said, colored lip, little mascara, that's all I know how to do. So without further ado, this is not going to be a long, drawn out vlog. We're going to start with fragrances. Now, this one here, which is the Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. I just recently got this from Amazon. I think I've talked about this probably in 2 or 3 vlogs already. I have it on today, right now. This has easily become my favorite fragrance. Like, even out of like my most expensive fragrances, this $40 fragrance definitely has been in heavy rotation, and I only got it probably like 2 weeks ago, if even 2 weeks ago. I don't really know the notes, but I did order it from Amazon, and if I'm not mistaken, it's still available. It is something that you definitely can transition from. I feel like you can transition it from summer to fall. You know, I don't even know if I even told y'all, but I am not a person who have fragrances specifically for seasons. I just spray on wherever my hand reached that day, I'll spray it on. But lately, these 4 are the ones that I have been spraying on pretty much every day of the week. I rotate between these 4. So the first one, like I said, being this Mystique Bouquet. I don't know why it's hard for me to say that. And again, I got this from Amazon. And I have it linked in a previous vlog. I'll link that vlog so that you can get the link to that perfume. The next one here is Rose and Honey by Michael Malone. I'm trying to figure, I could not even remember where I picked this fragrance up from. I know I did mention it in a previous vlog, but I don't remember where I got it from, unfortunately. But If you Google it, you'll definitely be able to find it. If I can link it, I'll definitely link it. But again, it is this Rose and Honey by Michael Malone. Next is Bamboo by Frank Olivier. I want to say, you know what? I don't even remember, y'all. I don't remember. I wish I can remember. But again, it's this Bamboo by Frank Olivier. Again, heavy rotation. Smells amazing. Definitely is one that can be transitioned from summer to fall, if that's what you do. And then the next one here is Sexual Noir by Michael Germain. It smells amazing as well. And like I said, these three, the Bamboo, the Sexual Noir, and the Honey Rose, I got all at the same time. And actually, you know what? It just dawned on me where I got them from. I got them from like perfume. It wasn't a Perfumerama, but it was something like that type of perfume store where it's just all fragrances. That's all they sell is fragrances. When we were in Panama City Beach, Florida, the last time me and my husband went, and we went between Destin and Panama City Beach, Florida, we went to an outlet store in Destin, Florida, and that's where I got these perfumes from. So unfortunately, I won't be able to link these. I will be able to link the Mystique Bouquet by Afnan because I got that one off of Amazon. Okay, so the next category is hair care. Y'all already know I have been going through it with my hair. I have been changing. I have been telling y'all I'm not putting braids in my hair. I have went from natural to a texturizer. I have went from ponytails, buns, you name it, I have had it, and y'all have been rocking and rolling with me, and y'all been seeing me go through this whole crazy ordeal when it comes to my hair. I'm still on it, but I'm not gonna bore y'all with that. But there are some things that I have been absolutely loving that I have been putting in heavy rotation, and I don't think any of these things, but probably one of them I've shared with you all, or two, because one of them is a hair accessory, which I did. I know I shared that, and I also linked it. But the first being edge control. Now there is a lot of edge controls out here on the market. Some flake, some literally you can't even move the edges. Some are very oily. Some are extremely thick. I mean, you name it, they're out there. Some have fragrances, some don't. Me personally, I was on the Edge Booster kick, which I still kind of like Edge Booster, but I like Edge Booster for certain hairstyles. Ever since I've been texturized or relaxed, or whatever you want to call it, I have not had the need for Edge Booster. I felt like when I was natural, Edge Booster was more for me because my hair wouldn't lay down because I was natural. I was curly, and it kind of just did what it wanted to do sometimes. So I needed something that was a little bit more firm. However, I have always used this Cream of Nature Argan Oil from Morocco Perfect Edges Extra Firm Hold. If you know about this line, first of all, Cream of Nature is a very good line. It was at one point where I was using their shampoo and their conditioner. I do use shampoo that does not have sulfate, but honestly, I'm not the type of person where I'm stuck on just one line of either shampoos or anything like that. Like I kind of float around when it comes to shampoos. So that's the reason why shampoo won't be in this haul. However, this edge control, it gives you shine, it holds. Now, I will say it does not make your hair hard. So if you're looking for something that's going to be lasting, when you're out in this heat, things like that, and you're natural, this is not the one for you. But if you're looking for something that's like, if you are just want to put your hair back really quick or stick your edges down for something quick and you're going to brush them out or something like that, this is perfect because it gives you oil, so it's not drying your edges out. There's not a whole bunch of alcohol. And also it gives you shine. But you can then, once you're done with whatever hairstyle, if you want to just brush it and comb it through and go on to the next style, this is definitely the edge control for you. I love this edge control. I'm back to what I know because yeah. I'm working on my edges. So while we're talking about edges, let's just go and talk about these Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops. Little pricey, a bit pricey. I think this bottle was like $18 or $20 or something like that. They do sell this at Target. I got mine from the local beauty supply, but they work. They work. I've been using them now for about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks, and I have been able to see a difference in my edges. My edges are naturally thin because my hair is sort of kind of fine in a sense, but I did have a bad experience with braids years ago, probably 3, 4, 5 years ago, that literally took my edges out. I'm not saying that I was completely bald and I didn't have any edges, but they were as thin as rice paper. Okay, they were thin. They're still thin, but they're coming back, and I keep making the mistake of getting certain braids that I know will damage my edges, and then I'm like starting from scratch. But that hump I am definitely over. When it comes to my edges, I am very, very, very particular now about the hairstyles that I will be getting, because the one thing I feel like you can't make work is a hairstyle with no edges. You cannot have a ponytail and not have edges. You can't have braids and your braids is starting back here. You gotta have edges. These Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops, to me, has been the only thing outside of maybe Do Grow. I did used to use Do Grow. However, I felt like Do Grow, like if I'm wearing like a style where my hair is down, or I'm wearing some type of style where I don't want heavy oil on my hair, Do Grow is a very heavy oil. So it weighs your hair down. Even though you just put it on your edges, when you brush your hair back or you brush it in, it weighs your hair down. These are very lightweight. These drops are very lightweight. It takes a little bit of application that goes a long way, and I've started seeing results immediately. I think I told you all in a previous vlog, like right here in the middle of my head it was like my hair was ripped out from the follicle. And I did not think that hair would ever grow back. Even with Do Grow, it never did. It was always this permanent bald spot right here in the front of my head. I am literally able to see the hair follicles, like the little circles, like the little where the hair come out, like it's finally starting to grow. So I can only contribute that to Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops, because this is the only thing that has been working. I love it. It's lightweight, and like I said, it's not very thick, and a little goes a long way. Next is this Lawrenceville Cholesterol Plus with Jamaican Castor Oil Deep Conditioner. Now, fun fact about this and me, this is what my mom used to use on my hair when I was a kid, minus the black castor oil, but it was always this cholesterol conditioner when I was growing up. This is all my mom used on my hair, was cholesterol conditioner. And I hadn't seen it in beauty supplies in a long time, or maybe I just wasn't checking for it. Honestly, I'm sure it was still there, but I just wasn't checking for it. And me and my mom was having a conversation about it about a week before I went into a beauty supply and found it. I'm hooked. I'm back hooked. It makes your hair feel like butter. And it's fairly cheap. This big container was only $5.99. Again, from my local beauty supply. Not sure what it'd be at your beauty supply, and I don't think they carry this at Target or anything like that. I think you do have to get this from a beauty supply. And I will say, it does not necessarily have to be the one with the black Jamaican castor oil. It can just be the regular cholesterol conditioner. It is bomb. Next is this Argan from Moroccan Anti-Humidity Gloss and Shine Mist. It does not have any petroleum, there's no mineral oil, and there's no drying alcohol. I bought this because I needed something when I first texturized my hair and I wanted to wear my hair in a wrap. I needed something that would give my hair shine but without the weight. So you know, sometimes with oil sheens, your hair can easily, you know, if you spray it on there 1 or 2 times, it's weighed down, it's looking stringy and greasy. No, with this right here, it's just shine. And also, I think this is a heat protector as well. Yes. It fights humidity, provides heat protection, and instantly refreshes exotic shine. I've used this on braids when I just had those 6 knotless braids to the back. I used it on those. When I had that bob with the bohemian hair, the bohemian look bob, I used it with that, and there was no weighing down, there was no heaviness, there was no greasiness, there was no stringiness. It was perfect. This is a great way to add shine to your hair, but without the weight. It is the argan oil. And then next, as far as like heat protection, when I blow dry my hair, I use heat protectant. I don't really flat iron my hair. Honestly, I've only flat ironed my hair once since I texturized it myself. Now you will see recently in the last vlog, I went to the Dominicans when I got my ends trimmed, but they put some type of heat protectant in your hair as well. But when I blow dry my own hair, personally, I use this Bedhead Some Like It Hot heat protectant spray. It's with anti-humidity shield, and it is bomb. Well, for me, I want products that are not heavy and weighing down my hair. So this, yeah. And y'all know that Bedhead products are a little bit pricey. I don't remember. Oh, it's on here. I got this little bitty bottle was $11. I picked it up at TJ Maxx. You know, if you kind of go through the aisles of like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and maybe even Ross. I don't go to Ross as much anymore. But when you go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, like the cheap products, any of the kind of like higher brand, name brand hair products, you can always find them a little bit more discounted there than you would at the beauty supply. So just kind of a suggestion if that's your thing. And you know, if you go into TJ Maxx, Marshalls, always check their beauty and beauty aisle, because you'll find some things in there that are way less cheaper than the beauty supply. Lastly are these. This is an accessory. I showed y'all these before, and I guess they're now like a trending thing. I've been seeing a couple of other bloggers now talk about them, but honestly, I've always worn these type of things, even when I was in high school, and even in my younger like adult days when I used to work at this bank. I love like little simple hairstyles like this. I always have. That's why it's crazy that I just try to switch it up and do all these things. But this is not the best hairstyles for like, you know, when you're trying to grow your hair. However, you know, when you are doing like a little simple ponytail, I think they look best when they're in like this type of style, when it's just a low profile, little ponytail, little slick back. I think these will just add a little bit of pizzazz to, you know, your ponytail without it looking so librarian-ish. Because I don't know, I just always kind of associate this type of hairstyle with a librarian. I don't know. But it is these little ponytail holders here, or these hair ties. I got a variety pack of 4. So it came with this one. It came with this simple one here. It came with this one as well. And then I also have one in my hair today. Don't know how perfect my ponytail is, but I do have one in today as well. So again, I just feel like they just give your hair just a little bit more pizzazz. It kind of just jazzes up the hair. Plus, I guess they're like the trending thing this year. But like I said, I like these. And then also, if you can find the ones that are like a clip, not like the hair clip where you have to push the thing down, but if you remember the old school clip where there were 2 pieces and you have to push the thing down, but in order to open the clip you have to squeeze the 2 sides and it pops up. I don't know the technical or right name for it, but just think of that mechanism where the clip closes, and in order to open it you have to squeeze the 2 sides and it pops open. those are the best, especially for like these type of hairstyles, because you won't need the ponytail holder part, like the hair tie part. You won't need that, which is better on your hair and less, I guess, like less tension in your ponytail. So you can just clip it and go. Only thing is you may not be able to, well, depending on the length of your hair, you may can tuck the clip and then, you know, make you a little makeshift little bun. But yeah, I love those. And these particular ones I got from Amazon, and I got the set of 4 for $7.99. Next is a little bit of health. Like I told y'all, I'm a woman. I'm 43 years old. Perimenopause is coming in. You know, I'm a little bit more conscious about my health. I have been, because I've had some not health issues, but I've had, like, you know, the high blood pressure, my A1C was high at one point, things like that. So I have really been trying to take care of myself as best as I can. You know, it's hard. You know, it's not the easiest thing when you are already almost into your mid 40s, and then you have to basically change your lifestyle. That's not the easiest thing to do. So what I've done is I've definitely changed my diet, how I eat. I've been now recently trying to incorporate exercise into my life, which I kind of am on and off when it comes to that. I've definitely cut out sugar. I eat sugar every now and again. I crave something with sugar, but for the most part, I do not consume sugar. And honestly, if I'm gonna be really honest, I have not bought white sugar in at least 15 years. Like, I haven't, you will not come to my house and see a bag of sugar. Now, I will buy brown sugar, and I do buy the brown sugar. Like, if only thing I put brown sugar in is when I make baked beans, when I make candy yams, or around the holiday time when I decide I'm gonna make some type of cake or something like that. But other than that, I don't consume sugar like that. I will say, like, my coffee cream has sugar, but I don't add any additional sugar to my coffee. Of course, occasionally I'm going to eat ice cream, things like that, but overall, I'm trying to be better and more conscious with what goes into my body. And these women's one-a-day vitamins, I felt like they've definitely given me energy. I've never been one that have been depleted of any like vitamin D or anything. All of my numbers for that always come back good, because first of all, y'all know I love to go. I just like to be out and about. If the sun is shining, I want to be outside. I think I naturally get vitamin D that way. And I do eat a lot of vegetables, so that could be why. But these one-a-day vitamins, definitely I haven't been able to notice a difference when it comes to my energy. If nothing else, I definitely know my energy level has increased with taking these vitamins. And these have the key vital functions, 6 key vital functions, which is bone health, heart health, immune health, skin health, healthy muscle function, and healthy metabolism, or healthy energy metabolism. And again, I definitely know as far as the energy. Now, I will say, as far as the immune, I am not one to really get colds. I've never had the flu in my life. Thank God I kind of went through the whole COVID thing, and it said that I was positive one time when we came back, 3 years ago from Bahamas. But it was only positive for one day. I took a test the next day and it was negative. So I'm just going to say I beat the whole COVID thing. Pretty much my whole family, we all did. None of us, thank God, even experienced anything related to COVID. But me particularly, I am not one to really get sick. I rarely get colds. Like I said, I've never had the flu. So I feel like my immune system is extremely strong. And I do, like I said, I eat a lot of vegetables. I love vegetables. Every now and again, I'll drink a vitamin C pack just because, you know, you just kind of want to amp it up every now and again. But overall, I feel like these are a good addition if you already taking any kind of vitamins or anything like that. I think for me, they were good because I didn't have to take multiple vitamins. I can take one vitamin that has 6 things that I need, that I actually need, and That's all. They do not make me nauseous. They don't make me feel any kind of way. I don't, sometimes with vitamins, when you burp, you can taste the vitamin. I do not have that problem, so I'm loving those. And I got those from Target, but I'm sure you can find them at Walmart, definitely Target, and I'm sure you can find them on Amazon too. The next thing is something small, but y'all probably don't even really know that I even wear it because I don't put it on every day, but it is mascara. And like I told you at the beginning, I think I mentioned that I'm not a makeup girly. Mascara and maybe a colored lip gloss. And I'm not even privy to when it comes to colored lips. Well, not lip gloss, but lipstick. Like, I will go bold with my lipstick. I do the bright reds, the bright pinks, the bright oranges, but just not all the time. Which I said that I was going to stop doing that because, I don't know, I just been feeling like, I wanted to wear some lip gloss or some lipstick. But when I do put on mascara, this is what I use. The Too Faced. Y'all see that? They want to focus on me. Too Faced Better Than Sex. This mascara has you looking like you got on lashes. You probably can't really tell. Let me see, can y'all tell? It's just like a barely little something. But yeah. This little tube though was $20. This is not even a full size one. This is like, I guess like the trial or little travel size one. But I haven't used it. I mean, I probably had this thing for like a year and a half, probably longer than that. But it definitely gives your eyelashes just a little bit of zhuzh that you need if you're not the girly to wear eyelashes. I tried during COVID when we were all shut in, and I think the only thing that was open was Walgreens, I can remember. And I went and bought lashes, which I thought were so pretty. They were really natural. They were really short. But the only thing is I knew that was something that I did not want to get up and do every single day. And I also was afraid that if I continue to wear lashes, that over time my real lashes will fall out, and then I would be forced to have to get up and put lashes on. So I was like, when I find a good mascara, I'm gonna roll with it. And I've been through quite a few mascaras throughout my years because, again, that's the only thing that I wear. So I'm always trying to find one that make it look like I have lash extensions, but of course without the lash extensions. So I'm loving this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. When this little small one is gone, I'll definitely be buying the big one, and probably for life. They probably got me for life on this. Okay, last but not least is skin care. If you have been watching my vlog, you know my skin was going through it last year. Something terrible. I have never been the one to have acne, even during my teenage years when I just puberty. No, I've never ever had any problems with my skin. Just out of nowhere, I started having really bad breakouts along my chin, really bad. My forehead was like really, really bad. It had spots. In the wintertime, my T-zone, so like here, would be really, really dry and flaky. Here, right here in my face would burn. Literally, like it would be so dry and so flaky, and it would be burning and red. I don't know where this acne and where this all came from. I was going to dermatologist after dermatologist after dermatologist. I was at one point on tretinoin, which the tretinoin destroyed my skin. It destroyed my neck, which my neck I'm still working on. That's something separate than what was going on. I have to get a biopsy done on my neck to find out exactly why I keep having like this discoloration and kind of like flare-ups on my neck. I'm thinking personally, I think it has something to do with my immune system or some type of something like that, but I'm not for sure. At the time when I was going to the dermatologist, I was more focused on my skin on my face than the skin on my neck because I was so used to this. The whole breakouts and all of that was just new to me when it came to my face. So I went through so many different things. Like I said, I was on tretinoin, and tretinoin, if you know, is a really, really strong retinol that you only can get prescribed from your doctor. It destroyed my face. It was too strong. I have sensitive skin, and I tried to I was actually using it for months, and the doctor was like, I was going to her telling her like, it's making it worse. And of course they're like, well, it's going to make it worse before it gets better. Your skin have to get used to it, blah, blah, blah. It destroyed my face. If you go back and watch probably, I don't even know, any vlogs from last year, see my skin was terrible. Finally, I was told after going to the third dermatologist that it was basically my hormones. And that's when I kind of found out that I was going through perimenopause and things like that, and that my skin was being affected by the process of me going through, this next stage in life. So my age played a part on it this time, that my skin was just going through hormonal breakouts because of my age. I went through several different cleansers and moisturizers and serums on my own because I felt like tretinoin and all of these things that the doctor would get, pills, I mean, you name it, they were giving it to me, and nothing was doing anything but making it worse. So I decided, actually my mom brought it up because she had dealt with adult acne as well. And she was like, well, why don't you try Proactive? Now, granted, because I've always been the type of person where my skin has been important to me, because think about it. What's the first thing somebody see? They see your face. So, having beautiful skin is like priority. It is to me. So I can remember in my younger years using Proactive, probably like maybe a few years after it came out, because Proactive been around for a long time. If you know, I remember the commercials that used to come on TV when it first hit the market. So yeah. But like I said, I tried Proactive a long time ago, and this is when nothing was going on with my skin. Crazy enough, right? So my mom suggested it, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. At this point, I'm exhausted. Every resource is exhausted. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to try. I'm spending all this money on all of these different serums, all of these different cleansers, and let me tell you, Proactive worked. I don't wear makeup. I told y'all I don't wear makeup. Every blemish, my forehead was so spotted up. My cheeks had started getting, because I'm a picker. So if I see a bump, I want to bust it, and I'm going to bust it, and I'm going to bust it and bust it and bust it and bust it. And then next thing you know, now it's a sore. I can't tell y'all no lie. But this 3-step system here, I'm on it for life. Actually, this whole skincare routine that I have created is, I will never stray from it. This is it for me for life. This particular set here, you can get Proactive if you want to start Proactive and you just want to try it, because Proactive can get a little costly too. They have at Ulta, they don't sell Proactive at Sephora. They only sell Ulta. I get mine from Amazon sometime, and it depending on where I am, like if I'm too low and I can't wait for Amazon, I will go to Ulta and pick some up. But you can get the travel size, which is, I want to say it's either this size or a little bit smaller, and it's like $40 for the whole 3 sets. But I will be honest, sometimes you will run out of the toner before the cleanser, or the cleanser before the toner. I don't know why it's that way. So you can always buy things as you need them. So don't feel like you are obligated to keep buying the 3-step system. You can purchase things separately as you need them. But if you're a woman of my age and you're trying to figure out why is my skin all of a sudden just breaking out, you going to dermatologist, it's not working, I would highly suggest try Proactive. I'm not saying it works for everybody. It just definitely worked for me. It got rid of all of my blemishes. I have not had any breakouts. I had a small breakout on my forehead. I'm talking about the smallest little bump. I'm really picking, fine, trying to dig for something. But I have not had any severe breakouts. I have not had any of the drying or any kind of reaction from Proactive other than it doing what it's supposed to do. What I just incorporated in my skincare routine, which I have been seeing people on TikTok. I have been seeing it because I used to use Kiehl's back in the day. Like that was my thing for years. That was all I used. But Kiehl's is a little bit for more the sensitive side. And at the time I was using Kiehl's, I did not have any breakouts and I wasn't having any kind of acne issues. But I still liked the product because I think Kiehl's was a very good product. But I had been seeing people use this, what is it? The Fruilic Brew Rejuvenating Facial Essence. This was a game changer. This is what I needed because I felt like this will be my first winter using Proactive. So I'm like, okay, let me see what I can use in addition to that's going to give my skin like a glow, because I'll show you the next thing, but I do use a vitamin C oil. But I felt like I just needed something additional. And when I tell you, the first time I used this, the first night, I washed my face with the Proactive. I did the 3-step system. I put this on and I'll show you the next step. But I can tell the glow in my skin. It just felt like so soft and so supple. Like you can feel the difference from the first time using it. And I'm not even exaggerating, y'all. Like literally the first time. This bottle was $62. And I think I know I told y'all on the last vlog, the lady kind of gave me a discount. And I had asked her, did they have any smaller bottles? I got mine from Dillard's. I don't know whether or not they have anything smaller at Dillard's, but I did find that they do have smaller bottles at Ulta and I think Sephora for like $30 or $35. So if you can get your hands on this, I use it according to exactly how they say to use it on the bottle. You pour a little bit in your hand and you push it into your face. And I do that after using Proactive. The next thing that was a game changer for me was this Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. I don't know what is in this bottle. I do not know what is in this bottle. If you would have seen my forehead and my face prior to, yeah. This little bottle was only like $25. $25. The best thing, I don't know. I love this stuff. I would never stop using this because I don't know. And this is what I use night and day. But I'll show y'all exactly what I use at night. But this definitely will remove dark spots, blemishes, acne scars, things like that. You have to be consistent with it. You can't use it for a week or two and be like, oh, it's not doing anything. You literally have to just keep using it. You got to keep going. You got to, with all these products. Other than this is about the only thing that I saw that I felt like it worked immediately. So yeah, it's Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum, $25. They sell it at Ulta. They sell it at Sephora as well. And I think they sell them at Target. Like if you got the Ulta in the Target or whatever. Yeah. Next is the CEO Glow Vitamin C and Turmeric Face Oil by Sunday Riley. Staple. You need vitamin C because I think a lot of these things are kind of, for me, anti-aging. Thank God I don't have like a lot of wrinkles in my face. I do notice like kind of lines, like, I guess what are these, frown lines? I have noticed that, but I haven't noticed like anything else on my skin. I've never suffered from like any kind of dark under eyes or spots, dark circles or bags or anything like that. But the CEO Glow is just an additional oil and it literally gives you a glow. I take my little dropper out and I use literally 5 drops. I drop 5 drops in my hand and that's what I use for my whole face. This is the bigger bottle. The bigger bottle is $80. I told y'all this before, that my little hack, because I guess it's sometimes I don't know if I can think of it, but I'm doing girl math, okay? My girl math is telling me when this get halfway down, I go and buy the $40 bottle and it fills this $80 bottle back up, and I won't have to buy another one of these probably until January. Like, this will last me for the rest of the year. And I probably only buy it twice a year. So instead of me buying maybe 2 of these at $160, because I do use this twice a day sometime, I guess maybe spending $80. I don't really know if that's really a good hack or not. It just what works for me, because I have so many other skincare products. Spending $80 on one product could get kind of costly. So yeah, but the CEO Glow by Sunday Riley, definitely. You need the vitamin C and you definitely need the turmeric. Next is eye cream. Like I just told y'all, I never really suffered from any kind of dark spots or dark circles under my eyes, any kind of bags, or any kind of anything that really has to do with my eyes. This is definitely more so just for anti-aging purposes. And this is the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel by Good Molecules. And this little tube is only $6. $6. And I can tell the difference. It gives you it reduces signs of puffiness and plumps the appearance of fine lines. I guess the fine line is more so what I use it for, to kind of, maybe prevent me from having fine lines under my eyes. But for $6, I love it. I'm not going to say I really can't tell a difference, but I can tell a difference because I feel like I don't have the sagginess or the because I'm getting older. I'm a woman of age, so I know that my skin is changing, but I don't notice any of that under my eyes. So again, $6. I think this is a good buy if you're looking for under eye cream. It doesn't affect my eyes. It doesn't make my eyes burn. It doesn't have my eyes running or anything like that. Very easy breezy to go. Next is sunscreen. Y'all know we need sunscreen. I've been using sunscreen for years. I used to use the Kiehl's, the Ultra moisturizer with sunscreen, but I think that sunscreen was only 30 or 35 SPF. Well, this Peter Thomas Roth, I use the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Broad Spectrum, and it's 45% or 45 SPF, and I love it. I don't have another actual moisturizer that I use. This is the only moisturizer that I use. Now, this bottle is a bit pricey. This tube is $60. I get it from Sephora. I think they have it at Ulta too, and I think it's probably around the same price. Honestly, Peter Thomas Roth whole line is super expensive. This is the only thing I've used from it. I know my cousin, we were talking about eye creams not too long ago, and because I was thinking about maybe switching. Why? I don't know. And I'm paying $6. I went to go and look at the eye cream that she had suggested. The eye cream was $64. I'm not paying $64 when I'm only paying $6. And I don't even have issues don't even have issues with my eyes like that to even want to pay that much. So yeah. But if you're looking for a good moisturizer that's lightweight, it doesn't leave that white cast, and you need the SPF, definitely look into the Peter Thomas Roth. You won't regret it. I love it. The last thing is nighttime. My nighttime routine consists of CeraVe, and I use the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. You only need a little bit of this. And like I said, I only use this at night. It's a night cream. It's not oily, so it won't leave any type of residue or anything on your pillowcase or your, pajamas or anything like that. It's very lightweight, but it does the job. My face, when I wake up in the morning, I can still see my nose is shining, my skin is still moisturized, and it hasn't been, any type of side effects or anything from any of the other products that I'm using as well. Now, this does have 3 essential ceramides and niacinamides. So I don't know, but CeraVe is a good line. If a lot of dermatologists kind of this, and I think that La Roche-Posay is what a lot of dermatologists suggest, or say they suggest if you're going to use something over the counter. But yeah, I really like this. And again, it's the CeraVe. Y'all see that? And it's strictly for night. So with my nighttime routine, just to kind of give you an overview of what I use only at night, now that I've added this, so of course I use the 3-step system for proactive. Then I use this Kales. Then I use the Good Molecules and the discoloration serum, and then my moisturizer. That's my nighttime routine. I don't use the vitamin C, the Sunday Riley vitamin C or anything like that. Of course, I don't use my SPF, and I don't use a night eye gel either. So yeah. So that is everything as far as what I've definitely been loving. And I hope you all, maybe if you're having some issues with your skin, or you want to change some things with your hair care, or you want a new fragrance, I hope these things helped. And that's all I got. These are, like I said, the things I've been loving. And that's the end of this vlog. That's the end of this video. That's all I got. Maybe I'll share, the next video that I do like this, maybe I'll share like, I don't know, I have to think. Comment down below if there's any suggestions or anything that you like for me to share with you all that I may have been loving, or that you would like to see, that you may be curious if I'm loving it or not. And we'll see what we can do. But thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you. And I'll see y'all on the next one.